Hello, hello, me makers on this Thursday, December 22nd of 2022. It has been quite the morning with news and updates, and I'm gonna get all of y'all updated as soon as maybe some of you hop onto the stream. I know it's a little early today for some. I just do want to make sure um, you guys get to hear this and get to see this. And yeah, so today it's going to be a smaller Fabric Friday because it's the last of the year and we're starting to wind down. Hi, Sandra. So starting to wind down and we're making sure that everything is in its place and locked up for the week that we're off. So we are not open from the 23rd to January the 2nd, and most possibly we might not be open tomorrow. So that is one of the important things that I wanted to mention, is that here in Ottawa, they're already putting out weather warnings that there is an impeding snowstorm, possibly flash freeze ice, like a whole bunch of things happening. So we are preparing for the eventuality of not being able to open tomorrow. So Hisa already not going to be able to come because she lives far away on the other side of the river. So for her, it would not be the best travel. So that's down to me because I would be the only one left. So I have to see, depending on schools, depending on whether I would be able to come. But we're planning with the eventuality of not opening tomorrow, which means a couple of things. Number one, we're doing Fabric Friday today. So all of these, like as soon as my video is done, I'm gonna finish up the newsletter, and you should see that within the next half hour or so. And then all of these pretties are gonna be available for purchase already, so you can put in your orders so they can go out. So anything, and I will guarantee that anything ordered before noon Eastern Standard Time, so Ottawa time today, I will process all those orders and they will go out today. So they will be available for pickup at the bin or here until, so pickup at the store will be available till 3 p.m. today. If you want to pick up at some other point, maybe pick the pickup from the bin in Bell's Corners location. Canada Post will pick up by usually 2 o'clock, so I will get everything done before then so that anything ordered by noon will make the cutoff. Yeah, I think those were really important things to mention. So most likely no processing tomorrow. That means like anything ordered after that time might have to wait until the new year to be processed because there will be nobody here next week to process any orders. All this to say, I am going to show you the pretties of this week in case you need to stock up on any of these. So it's already getting a little bit more springy with these new poplins that came in, and I think they're absolutely gorgeous. They work really well together. If you were making a quilt type thing, maybe a quilted jacket, and if not, this is really great for blouses and dresses. It is a shirting type material. It's extra wide. It's 150 centimeters wide, so this makes for really, really nice tops. And the poplin is extremely soft. So poplin is made with really long strand cotton threads. So it has this really soft, cool touch feel, also referred to as shirting. So it will be really beautiful for blouses and dresses. And it has this small scale floral print on it, and it's tone on tone on each of these colors. So this is the navy. Then we have a gray. It's like a light gray with white flowers. Then we have a cappuccino, which I think is one of my favorites. So like a little light brown color. Then there's the dusted rose, or the pink color. And then there's this seafoam green, light green, minty color, which is also absolutely gorgeous. So those were the wovens. Then we have two soft sweats. And somebody the other day was saying, where are all your kitty cats? And then I found these kitty cats because apparently we have no cat prints other than this. Well, other than the Christmas cats. The Rebecca Wreck Christmas cats are still here. So this is a soft sweat in ochre, and you know we love, love, love our squishy soft sweat. And this has these cats, so it's called cats. But don't they look almost like raccoon cats? Almost has like a raccoon tail. I love them. They're so, so cute. And combine that with a good stripe or just with a black or another color. I think this will be really nice and cozy. So this is the ochre color. And then we have the denim blue, and on the denim, so on the ochre, the cats are only in gray and black and white, and on the blue, the cats have some ochre details in them. I hope you can see this. So this is the other colorway. So two colorways of the cats, and then there's only 3 more. I know this is like the smallest Fabric Friday ever, but we do want to make sure we get as much out for you as possible. Oh, I'm missing another one. I don't know if Hisai's watching, but I'm missing the reflective soft shell. Hisai, one reflective soft shell, please. Maybe she heard it. Sometimes she's watching. While Hisai gets the message or not, I'm going to show these French terries. So there's this French terry, which some of you might recognize because we did have this print on a soft shell, but this is, oh, she heard it. Thank you very much, lovely assistant. I'll show it last though, so you guys have to wait. So this is a black and white version of this graffiti print that we had on a soft shell before, and now this is a French terry. So it has really, really nice stretch, and you can make some nice hoodies, sweaters, joggers out of this. And with this, you're free to add any color you want to it. So you could pair it with one of our neon French terries or any other color you like, or you can stay in the monochromatic black and white and gray tone if that is your jam. So now we, of course, also have the colored version. So this was the version that we had as a soft shell, and now this is the French terry version. So it has a really, really nice amount of stretch, and this is going to be so nice. Oh, my camera doesn't like this. See, when I come closer, oh, when I come closer, it starts flickering. All right, so it's a really bright print with really all of the colors in there, fun graffiti elements, and this is going to be great for joggers, hoodies, sweatshirts, bomber jackets, those kinds of things. It's going to be really, really nice and cozy. And then last but not least, for the fabrics, for the knit fabrics, is this graffiti style lion. So this is more of a muted graffiti. This is very, very 80s to me, and I'm here for it. I'm loving it. I feel like I had a tracksuit as a kid, or my parents also had tracksuits with exactly these colors. Do you remember those? Like with like the nylon, the Adidas tracksuits, like we totally had these, and I love this. So this is, you can see this. We need a matching sweater for our kids. We might, like Hisai is creating these really beautiful fanny packs for our kids with the other graffiti print, and she's suggesting that we have the sweater. So I'm sure we're going to show that off to you once these are finished. But yeah, so these are the lions with a very 80s vibe, graffiti print coloring, and I'm all here for it. This is probably my winner for the day. And now I'm going to show this beautiful soft shell. Like I found that it was sitting on the shelf and I didn't realize what it was until I pulled it out. I'm like, this is genius. How was I waiting so long to list this? So I took a picture of this, and this is a completely reflective soft shell. So on the inside, you have a black fleece lining, and this coating is completely reflective. So it's really hard to see that just like this. I mean, I can see it as I'm looking at it, but the complete surface of this is reflective. I did take a picture with a flash and without a flash in the listing, so you can see how this whole thing basically would light up at night if you had a car or like another light source shining onto it. So especially during the dark seasons, this is a really great fabric to have, and my camera really doesn't like it. It probably gets confused by how it reflects. So you can either do an all over coat and be really visible, or you could use it for accents on like a jacket or like on a stripe on a on a sleeve, or if you do walk your dog at night, you could make a dog coat out of this. So many options for this. This is definitely a must-have for people that hang out outside after 4:30 p.m. in Canada. Yeah, so basically everyone. And then this is also a gem that we found. It was in a box that I forgot to open. So it's this beautiful, beautiful rainbow metallic thread. And I want to say it's more of a, well, it's not really rainbow. It doesn't have all the colors in it. So it has gold, it has aqua, and then it has a fuchsia in it. So it's really 3 colors. And we have tested this thread. It's actually a no-name brand thread, but it's absolutely fantastic. It's metallicized, and it's really nice to do a reverse cover stitch and put this in your looper, and then have the cover stitch, you know, very much like on my Christmas sweater that I'm wearing today. Can you see that? So here I used the Christmas colors. It's really hard to see, but I used a Christmas colored Fantastico thread on this one to get the color change effect. But basically it's just 1 spool of thread in the looper. So you could do that with this and have the metallic thread on the outside. You could use it for embroidery. There's lots of options with this one. So we have this in stock for you today. What are the other things that I wanted to mention? I'm sure there were other things. So we are open today till 3. Come in if you need to grab a last minute thing, or order online and select pick up in Bell's Corners. That is still available. Then if you need a machine last minute, we do have Baby Lock machines available. If you cannot come today to pick it up, either get it shipped, we can ship it for you, or call us and you can arrange pickup at my home address, which I'm not going to mention here on the video, but definitely we can do that. We do have Sergers in stock. So we have a Victory, we have a Celebrate. Oh, I think we have all the models in stock. We have Victory, Celebrate, we have still some Vibrance in stock, and I think we have one of each, the Accolade and the Acclaim still in stock. And we have lots of the sewing machines in stock. We still have an Allegro. We still have a Brilliant, a Lyric. Yeah, if you're not 100% sure, and if you also want to talk about which machine might be the best fit for you, feel free to call us. We're here till 3. You can call us. Otherwise, just send us an email or a message on Facebook, and I'm more than happy to help you select and pare down which of the machines might be best for you. Also, maybe an embroidery machine. Maybe an embroidery machine would be nice, or a combination machine. The Aurora and the Bloom are embroidery and sewing machines, which are really fun. My sweater. Denise likes my sweater. Thanks, Denise. Hold on, let me show the full sweater like this. Can I show this? This is a cocoon cardigan by Patterns for Pirates, and I did do the pockets that sit on the outer side. And I put red and white striped ribbing and red and white striped ribbing on the edge here, and I did make a size medium, if that helps. It's my go-to pattern for I just live in these, and I think they are the best in our cozy knits or the Rebecca Rec French Terry. So pretty amazing. Embroidery sewing is my dream machine. Well, maybe Jocelyn, maybe you should look into the Bloom one. Maybe whisper it to somebody that might gift that to you one day. Yes, it drapes nice. It's so the Rebecca Rec French Terry are probably one of the nicest French Terries we have. It's like a mid-weight. It's a mid-weight that drapes really nicely, not too heavy. So it's like, if you're a person that runs too hot, I find it's not too thick. And if you're a person that runs too cold, it's a great layering piece. So I'm always cold. My hands are ice cold. And I do like to just layer it, and then, well, I do dress like an onion, right? That's like, I like dressing like an onion. This way I can adjust the temperature. All right, I think that was what I had to say for today. Oh, no, it's not what I had to say. It's, sorry, don't hang up yet. All right, we will be back January 3rd at the store, unless there is some crazy storm happening. January 7th is already our next Saturday open house. So that means you can come and shop that Saturday, January 7th, from 9 to 5 p.m. And I hope I see lots of familiar faces. Also, it will be a Mimi Studio Day. So if you want to come and sew, reserve your spot now. Those spots are already available, and they're already filling up, because as we repeated, word gets out on how fun it is to sew here. So you can, we have our big, I'm pointing this way because it's like right over there. We have our big generous sewing area. We have cutting area. We have an ironing station. We have like all the tools that you might need. If you do not want to bring your own sewing machine, you can also rent one of our sewing machines. That listing is also online, so you could rent the space and the sewing machine. Also, it gives you a chance to ask. Like the last time we had a person come in and she was slightly uncomfortable with finishing a bag. She had sewn a bag before, but there was a specific one where she didn't quite understand the instructions, but perfectly capable of sewing the thing. But I think it gave her extra security to be able to ask, because we do have our resident bag maker Hisai here on Saturdays. So if you do have a couple of questions, she's more than willing to help. And if there's questions for me, I'm also willing to help. Like if you want to make a quilted coat, for example, I can just share my experience. I'm not saying I'm a pro at it, but I have made this beautiful quilted jacket, which I'm super excited about. Check out our post on Facebook and Instagram about that if you want to hear about it. I also did create another YouTube video just to explain the process of how I made it, if that's maybe something you want to tackle over the holidays. All right. I swear I'll stop now. You'll get an email within the next 30 minutes that all of these beauties are live. Make sure to get your order in before noon today so we can get right at it and get them all out for you today, or come in before 3 p.m. to shop in store. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being with us this whole year. I feel like there's so many things that I should have said, because it's the last video for the year. I can't believe it. So thank you so much for being an awesome Mimi maker and being here with us. And thank you. And I'll see you next year. Bye.